When you lose your way, gaining some
Hey,
altitude
how are you doing?
brings some perspective.
Hi, how are you doing? So today, yeah, we have Stygian, we have some news about Odette and Alyosha. They nerfed a little bit, but not so much actually, they're still broken as hell. Again, we have only calcs about like the damage. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, because as you know, like Colombina in 6 days, then we should get reruns, and after that Odette, and yeah, and we should get that special stream by like not special, but yeah, live stream. It should be on Friday, not next, but then like yeah, we will get the date anyway. So yeah, about Odette and Alyosha. Alyosha is now a little bit like, let's say like that. They nerfed Alyosha a little bit, but not so much. Alyosha is still pretty broken. Let's say he's the best. He's going to the best Electro Stellar Conduct supportive character because he's uptime as a, like at the moment.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Come on, keep up!
At the moment, like yeah, we have like Chi-Chi, we have
Let's burn this breeze.
Diana, but unfortunately, like no matter what who you use, like they both not so. Yeah, they buffed a little bit. I mean, like in terms of stellar conduct, but they're not so well. Unfortunately, it's a little bit difficult to play them. This boss we have in Stygian actually super easy because even with old characters, you can clear the area mode. I will do a couple runs. Let's say like that. Since I don't have like, you need either Yaemiko. Would be nice to have Yaemiko Constellation 1 or her signature. In that case, it's pretty easy to do, not so difficult, because Sandrona's gameplay is pretty straightforward. You can also use other characters actually. I will do with flins. With flins is also possible. So yeah, we have a couple teams to like deal with that. You can use Zibai team, by the way, it's also possible with Zibai team. So yeah, let's maybe. So yeah, also I'm going to do a couple INEFA tests, maybe, we'll see, like INEFA, what's the difference between INEFA and official, because as you know, if you don't have INEFA on Flynn's team alongside Colombina, you need to use another characters, like, and official, since you use Sucrose, is the best choice, because official gives you elemental mastery and attack buff. So yeah, she's pretty broken now. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? So yeah, yeah, maybe we'll start with like an EFA. We'll see, because yeah, I just want to mention that I did a couple tests with an EFA and official. I already tested them. But again, let's do it again and see what's the difference, because according to the first leaks, we should get like yeah, it's kind of like was leaked that INEFA will get her rerun 7.0, but according to the pattern we have, it's most likely it's Varka and Zibai. About Varka we have no info, but Zibai definitely in 7.0. So yeah, we'll see. Can you test free to play Sandrone teams? I pulled Sandrone and I haven't built her properly yet. Built her properly. They nerfed Odette. Yeah, they nerfed Odette. Yeah, a little bit. They nerfed Odette and Alyosha a little bit. Oh yes, free-to-play team. Yeah, I will do free-to-play teams, because let's say like that, I don't have any other characters. I will do, let me show you. So yeah, what team I used on, like I'm going to do like Fearless mostly, but Diary as well, you know, just for test, to show you like how far I can get with like free-to-play characters. Free-to-play, I mean like you still need some characters, but yeah, I use this team. It's Sandrone with Gravestone, is Kuki Shinobu, is Constellation to Chi-Chi. Most likely if you have her, she doesn't need to be like leveled up, and she doesn't any talents whatsoever. And I, instead of Beidou, actually Constellation 6, I use Lanyan. Lanyan is actually better than Beidou, surprisingly. I didn't know that. At first place you can use DDS, which is actually useful. She gives you shield, which is good, and also she can use like this set, which is a Reshed set, you know. quite helpful character. I didn't expect that, and she is Constellation 2 for me. Talents doesn't matter too much. Yes, let's say like that. If you want like better shield, you need to level up this one, but all other talents doesn't matter. If you have Lanyan actually surprisingly great character for a lot of DPSs because she increased normal attack damage at Constellation 2 by 40%, which is actually pretty good for Arlecchino, for example, and for some other characters as well. And also she provides pretty broken shield, like, so yeah, I will do that, no problem. Okay, Miraki, yeah, you're right. Odette got buffed. Oh, alright, so yeah, let's continue. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Like Odette like got a little bit buffed with constellations. That's true. Alyosha got nerfed. I will change the name or the topic of the stream. Just a second. Interesting team. Yeah, I will show you the like. I will show you the. So I changed the topic. Thank you very much, Mirak. Okay, so yeah, I will show you the run, no problem. It's actually straightforward, and if I'm not mistaken, like most of you have the characters. Chi-Chi, let's say like that. Unfortunately, Chi-Chi is like, yeah, you need to go Chi-Chi. You can go Diona. Let's say like that. If you compare Constellation 6 Diona and Constellation 2 Chi-Chi, I would say Diona is better. A little bit because she gives you 40% stellar damage and 200 elemental mastery, but I haven't tried Diona with this team. I will do that, man. Maybe we'll do tests later. You know why? Diona is not so convenient to use. Chi-Chi is way more easy because with Diona you need to use her skill and her burst. But with Chi-Chi you need to use only skill if you have Constellation 2. If you have Constellation 6, then yes, burst also gives you attack buff. Okay, so yeah, let's do maybe some... I first will do a couple DPS tests with... Oh yeah, let me first. The only thing I change on an Nefa is going to be a weapon. I will go maybe for... this one is R5. I will go maybe for... Just a second, let me choose a weapon. I will go for Favonius for test purpose. You know why? To get like more, maybe, like, yeah. Her ratio is going to be still alright, I guess. Yeah, it's less... With signature is a little bit more crit damage because this one is a crit damage weapon, so yes, it's like this. Maybe I can get this. I can go this one, which gives me additional crit rate. Okay, let's go like this one. Is Favonius possible in this Stygian? Favonius possible in the... What do you mean by that? Favonius possible in the Stygian? Favonius possible in this Stygian? You mean like using Favonius? Yes, of course. Actually, like Favonius is great in all Stygians. You know why? As you know, like when you start Stygian, like you actually like low on energy. You have no energy whatsoever. Yeah, some character doesn't need that, like Skirk or like Mavuika. They use like completely different type of energy, right? But in general, if you use supportive characters, all of the supportive characters in Genshin Impact needs energy. So because of that, Favonius is preferable weapon actually. That's why I would, for example, if you ask me, I would suggest you, at the moment I have like 3 Favonius, you see that? And I am kind of doing another one because this Favonius polearm is maybe one of the flexible and useful weapons in the game, not gonna lie. Also when it comes to Favonius swords, they are also pretty useful. I don't have another copy to like refine that, but I will do it later. It's also like when it comes to Favonius Warbow. So yeah, I would suggest you to do like crazy weapons. Extremely crazy, especially Favonius lands. And by the way, if you don't have enough copies, I wouldn't suggest you to refine them immediately. Just keep couple copies, level them up. You will get them eventually, you know. That's a great, crazy weapon. Favonius, you can use Jade Spear on her. Jade Spear is not... Favonius is not triggering. No, it depends. Favonius actually triggering in the Stygian, but it depends on the characters and it depends on enemy. For example, there's some enemies, or when they under the shield, yes, you cannot get proc. That's true, but it's not all of them. That's not all of them. Okay, I'll use Jade Spear. But Jade Spear with like, okay, I will use Jade Spear, but I'm not going to change crit rate ratio. It will be overcap a little bit. So yeah, I will keep like that. Okay, let's talk about my luck. So yeah, when it comes to artifacts for in alpha, you can use TOM. I will keep this one because it depends on enemy which one to use. Actually, in some cases TOM is better. In other cases, this one is actually good. It depends on your main DPS. But for flins, for example, for that Stygian enemy, you know, like yeah, open-eyed one, you know, that which plays 2 stars on the field. This I found this one better than TOM. But for cat, for example, we have in Stygian now, TOM is better. I don't know, like it depends on your gameplay. Maybe it depends on, like, you know, when you need to break the shield, like a little bit additional damage from your supportive characters makes sense. So yeah, it's like that. But most of the time TOM is actually a good idea. When it comes to official, if you don't have official Constellation 6, then I don't know it's a good idea or not, or I need to change that maybe as well. It's okay to use this one. You're like Mirak, you are like so many. I think like it's better to go for TOM or Uran. How was if you like? It's up to Mirak. Like you'll do TOM, no problem. I'll keep this one. I'll keep that one. So yeah, you will do the test because you know why? To be fair, I'm not gonna lie, but I see no sense to do the test now because there are a lot of like Inefo was released in 5.7. There are a bunch of tests. There are crazy amount of tests with official, and like the damage difference between official and Inefo, it's about 30%, like DPS. So just keep that in mind, like that. So yeah, just a second. Let me switch this one. Why I use this one though? I don't remember, but yeah. In case of official, like she's pretty easy to build, but keep that in mind. You need. Oh yeah, that one. Just a second. Icon, maybe Electro. I don't want to make her broken as hell because she doesn't need energy recharge too much. So yeah, and I need to switch like this one, right? This one is a crit rate. Just a second. Okay, let's go this one, switch. So she's going to like this, not a broken build. When it comes to weapon, I'll use this one, R5. I don't know, Mirak. About like Odette, I don't know. Actually, like maybe yes, because I think like they will nerf all of them. Because we don't know what Tsaritsa can do. if Tsaritsa is going to be broken as hell, Tsaritsa will buff all of the characters. Tsaritsa will buff Odette as well. Odette has or field damage, and that damage is actually pretty good. Her bursts like does only cryo damage, but her skill does stellar damage. So because of that, stellar damage definitely will be buffed when Tsaritsa will be out and on the same team. So in my opinion, maybe they will nerf her, but we'll see. I don't know. About buffing constellations, I usually don't don't care about constellations. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's do this one first. Oh yeah, just a sec, let me check my... I'm going to use like sucrose, because without sucrose it's like, yeah, you can't buff. And yes, it's better to use sucrose with... this one. Well, that already enable and buff all the reactions. Like, let's say like that. According to the leaks, yes. But again, she is not in her... she doesn't have her final kit, so we'll see. Because it's only version 2. We should get about like 4 versions. Like usually it's about 4 versions we get, right? It's about like... so we need to get 2 more before live stream.
My experiment will succeed.
The only character I will change is it's enough of official.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
A moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Stand clear.
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Night falls.
A new moon rises. Animal test 60.
Close your eyes.
That's not okay, because you know the maximum... Is Alyosha good enough to apply electro solo? Yes. Let's say like that. In this case, DPS is 143. If you change Inefa to TOM, it should be better. My damage with like yeah, but keep that in mind. It's 143. It's because of like Inefa's weapon as well. If you change her to her signature and TOM, damage should be better. But again, it depends. As I mentioned, like it depends on an enemy. Alyosha can apply. Yes, actually, you know what the point is? When it comes to Stellar, you don't need consistent electro, because you know what the point is? It's kind of like lunar charge. Stellar's will stellar conduct needs electro to enable that field. After that, you actually don't need that field. Like after, you don't need so much electro. So yeah, he will be enough. Another point is, you need some stacks to get Alyosha's buff. So the more he attacks, the better, you know? So you can get stacks by doing his normal attacks, charge attacks, his skill, and at constellations too, his burst also gives you some stacks. He works a little bit different, by the way. He is not like Itlua. He is going to be kind of like Itlua, but let's say like that. People compare him with Itlua, but in my opinion, is not correct. You know why? Itlua is extremely specific character who can buff only Zibai. You cannot use Itlua for any other character. You can, but it's not going to be so good, you know? When it comes to Alyosha though, since Alyosha gives pretty good attack buff, at the same time he creates a field, even though that field might looks a little bit small, that dog, like within a field, can attack outside that field a little bit. So it has like a little bit higher range than you expect, you know? On top of that, that Electro has pretty good applications and also attacks every 2 seconds. So he will be alright. Like the problem with Alyosha though, the only problem with Alyosha, at Constellation 2, I would say, you know, it depends character you go for, but at Constellation 2, Yaemiko might be better. You know why? Because you can get Yaemiko Constellation 1, and because of that she has personal damage. Alyosha doesn't have so good personal damage, but at Constellation 6, Alyosha definitely better. Just keep that in mind. That's a problem with 4-star in Genshin Impact. It's kind of like with Itlua, because damage difference between Itlua Constellation 5 and Constellation 6 is huge. It's not a little bit, it's huge, you know? Yes, you get some level on his burst, that's true, which increase the buff, but still, Constellation 6 alone gives a ton of buff. Like, it's kind of like the same, if you can compare, by the way, Itlua and maybe Alyosha with Janssen Constellation 6. Constellation 5 and 4, Janssen has pretty great constellations. All of them are extremely useful. Constellation 5 gives you additional attack buff, ceilings. You now get a little bit more attack buff. Constellation 4 allow you to keep it for longer period of time without moving. But Constellation 6 gives you a ton of additional buffs. It's kind of like additional damage and like, yeah, it's crazy constellation, you know, I mean Janssen. The same thing applies to Alyosha. Alyosha is also gives a lot. Let's say like that. His buff is twice better at Constellation 6 rather than at Constellation 5. That's a huge buff, you know? Like, let's say like that. If you compare with Itlua, he even better than Itlua when it comes to stellar damage. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Okay, let's do a couple more times. Maybe I will switch to like, okay, you know what? I don't want to do that, but yeah, okay, for experiments, like, yeah, like, let me see if I, no. Let's see different thing, maybe. I don't want to mess up with my, do I have just a second? Let me check my NEFA if I have her. Come on. NEFA. Oh yeah, I have that build. Okay, I will be alright. Ah yeah. Yes. Let's do with Fischl first, then I switch to... So yeah, let's now do a couple rounds with Fischl, then I switch those artifacts to... Why I switch Fischl to that artifacts, Golden Troop? I don't know, maybe I did a couple tests. Personally, I don't like to switch artifacts a lot.
The Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Can I see the... Oh yeah, it's like... Because yeah, it's super annoying actually, you know, they just cannot make that... Add that option to the game where you can change it, like save the build. That's terrible. Do you think Alyosha will be replaced with another? I don't know, actually, you know, like, if you ask me, I don't think so. You know why? What I think like for in a future releases, I think we will get 4-star electro supportive for stellar conduct, I mean for cryo characters like Sandrone, but we will get a 5-star cryo supportive character for electro DPS. You know what I mean? Like we got like for Nefer, if you compare Nefer and Zibai. Nefer has 5-star characters as a supportive, right? Zibai has 4-star, like Itlua. And she has Columbina is like a general support, let's say it's Tsaritsa, right? She has Linnea 5-star, she has Itlua 5-star, 4-star. I assume in Snezhnaya is going to be the same. Columbina, Sandrone will get Tsaritsa, Odette as a 5-star, and Alyosha as a 4-star. And a 5-star electro character, stellar conduct, is going to be like with a 2 5-star supportive character. So I don't think we will get better than Alyosha. Alyosha, by the way, can be used in other teams as well. You know why? Because of his application, because he can heal, by the way, with his burst. It's also pretty useful. Don't forget about that, because you know why? Let's say like that. At the moment, if you use Chi-Chi, if you use Kuki Shinobu, they both can heal, but sometimes it's not enough, you know? Because let's say like that. This new Stygian boss, he's not so aggressive. He's alright, you know? He's just like, flying around, and that's the only thing which attacks you. It's like flying drones, Hydra drones, and that's it. Okay, so let's do this test.
Wait, a moonlit night for all. By royal decree.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Surge. Midnight phantasm. Absorption test.
Observe. To dust. Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
A new moon rises.
Yeah, let me do it properly. Let me do it again. So like what I would suggest you to do, guys, if you want, if you don't want to spend a lot of like primogems, what I would like, keep that in mind. Even though Sandrone has pretty flexible and useful kit, I mean, you can use her non-stop. Like her gameplay, like on field appearance, depends on your supportive characters. How long can you keep Electro on the field, right? You know, just imagine we will get something like Ororon. Oh my god, that would be just crazy. Because you know why? As you know, Ororon, if you do some Night Soul stuff, he can apply Electro non-stop. So because of that, Ororon mavuika, like, it's a crazy duo. So I don't think we will get the character like that, but still. So the point is, just get at least one Snezhnaya full team, at least one of them. I don't suggest you to go like both of them. You know why? As you notice, like in nod-krai as well, going for all of the teams make no sense. Because we only have one Columbina. Yes, Flins can work with Aino Constellation 6 if you have his signature. Actually, he is pretty good with Aino. Yeah, it's still circle impact, but he doesn't need so much Hydro. Nefer depends on Columbina. Zibai depends on Columbina, you know, but Flins is alright. Yes, it's DPS loss anyway, but you still can use Aino. Because you don't need so much Hydro, you know, and also you can use Aino with supportive set, Inefa with a DPS set, like nod-krai DPS set, and you'll be alright. When it comes to Snezhnaya in the future, it's going to be exactly, I assume, exactly the same, because we will get only one Tsaritsa. So let's say like that, at the end of 7.0 patch, there will be only one team you can use at the same time, you know. Yes, you still can use Odette and Alyosha and let's say Sucrose, because she's a pretty good general supportive character for Stellars, by the way. Maybe we can use like for in general. yeah, we still don't know all of the characters because we're going to get Mitya as well. According to the leaks, Mitya is going to be a 5-star and pretty good DPS, so we'll see. Hello brother, it's been a while. Yeah, how are you doing? I mean, yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, like, you know, like I have a bad memory on like YouTube like nicknames. I'm sorry about that. So yeah. All right, so yeah, let's do it again. But if you notice, like even now, the damage difference between not properly built Inefa and official is pretty huge, you know.
Converge. Odds reveal.
Observe. Night falls. Be silent. To dust.
Animal Tech 63 away. Shadow Raven.
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Stay clear. A new moon rises. By royal decree.
Close your eyes. Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
Animal Tech 60. Midnight Phantasm. A new
I
moon
think I can do one more hit. Can I?
Observe. To dust.
It's okay. I feel like it's not
The night comes.
okay. 32. It's actually not bad, but there's a pretty one. Me too, Lucas. Lucas, unfortunately, I lost a 50-50 Kichink when I was pulling for Sandro. It happens, Lucas. What I would suggest you to do, I would suggest you to not focus on Sandrona now. You know why? Actually, Sandrona at the moment is, let's say like that, she's not must-have. Yeah, she's fun to play, not gonna lie. I switch my flins with Sandrona in my like a daily basis team because she's pretty fun to play, but she's not must-have. Let's say like that. If you have Sino, if you have Risley, and you want to go for Odette, for example, because by wishing for Odette, you can get Alyosha as well, which is actually not bad. He's crazy supportive character at Constellation 6, you know? So in that case, you get pretty good supportive characters for literally a lot of DPSs. You know why? Because Odette can enable stellar damage, and all of the stellar damage. She can enable stellar swill and stellar conduct. In that case, you can actually be alright. You don't need Sandrona. You know, at the moment Sandrona is the only one who can enable stellar. We don't have any other characters, unfortunately. So because of that, for example, if you want to use Sino and utilize his stellar damage, you need Odette on the team. In the future, you need supportive character like Odette. Unfortunately, keep that in mind that Alyosha cannot enable stellar. It's kind of like nod-krai characters, you know. Like 4-star cannot enable lunar damage, lunar reactions, but 5-stars can. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's like, so all of the 4-star in Snezhnaya cannot enable stellar. It's going to be like that, the same. I even lost 50-50 on her sig. Oh my god, for real. When it comes to signature, I will do couple texts. So yeah, guys, like I don't know if Mirak is live or not, but yeah, if you see, it's 132. Even with Inefa not on TOM, she's still a little bit like down when it comes to the damage. The only difference between the... Like, let me do it with Inefa. So it's 132, just a second. Let me go to... Let me do one more test. And then, like... Then I'll do, like, the Sandrona test with different weapons. Different, I mean, like, I'm going to use, like, 2 weapons. It's Gravestone and Mavuika's signature. Surprisingly, Mavuika's signature doesn't give so much buff. I mean, the damage difference between the 2 weapons are pretty low. I didn't know that. Yeah, signature gives a lot because signature gives you 16% stellar damage and it stacks up to 3 stacks. You can get up to 3 stacks. That's huge, actually. Okay, let's do one more time.
A new moon rises.
Ultimatum protocol.
Stay clear.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Night falls.
Animal test 63 away.
Defensive.
Fear the dark. Do you fear the dark?
Absorption test.
Preparing for
Just
dust
like,
up.
oh my god,
Converge.
that's okay. Like 162 without, like, yeah, it's like slightly better than Fischl, you see. And by the way, she's not on TOM. TOM in dummy test gives you more, definitely more. And also keep in mind she is without her signature. So like I mean in EFA with signature gives more than that. She's on Primordial Jade Spear, not a bad weapon, but unfortunately you cannot enable passive of that weapon, so it's only stat stick, you know, with a crit rate, etc., something like that. No, like Odette is a must pull. Odette is not must pull, but let's say like that. No. Let me again like tell you like about the Odette is not must pull. Why is that? Because we will get Tsaritsa, who is going to be cryo as well, and she, according to the leaks, but I don't believe in that. But still, people said that she's going to be general supportive character for Stellar. It's not possible. You know why? If they make Tsaritsa general support, it means you can use that general support Tsaritsa with Skirk. As you know, Skirk now got a little buff with future characters, and especially with Mora. You know, Mora actually buff Skirk pretty well. So like another crazy cryo supportive character for Skirk would be just crazy as hell. I don't believe in that. So most likely they will do some sort of Columbina, but cryo for Stellar. Keep that in mind. Because you know what? Even though Columbina is crazy, you still, like for Skirk team, it's still better to use OG Mona. Like, you know, Mona was released a long time ago, rather than using Columbina. That's normal, you know? Or like, let's say, it's better to use Furina rather than use Columbine, even though Columbine is actually broken and has personal damage, you know? And she's Hydro, and because of that you still can use her to increase the talent level of your skill by 1. So I assume that Tsaritsa is going to be crazy. Why I think that Odette is not must-have? Odette is must-have if you have Sandrone. Keep that in mind, guys. In my opinion, Sandrone is a supportive, like Odette as Alyosha is kinda general supportive character. Is good to have Alyosha, but not Odette. Keep that in mind. Why is that? In my opinion, Odette is only for Sandrone. Yes, she's good, but not is going to be good enough. If we will get future Electro Stellar Conduct, you would rather go for another cryo supportive character, like maybe 5-star, maybe something who can increase your electro damage, for example, than Odette. So keep that in mind. Odette is not must-have. Well, me it's caused like is waifu here. Oh yeah, okay, it's up to you. What can I say? Like when it comes to waifus, I don't know what to say. It's a little bit difficult question. You know why? I'm not a waifu. Like let's say like that. Yeah, I mostly prefer to go for more practical and useful character rather than waifu, you know. Okay, let's go with this one. So yeah, let me do like first this team. Yeah, time might be a little bit different, but I will show you a couple tricks with this team. Let me first show the build. So yeah, Sandrone is on Gravestone. I can switch this weapon to Mavuika's signature to do the test, but yeah, even though these stats are better, as I mentioned, surprisingly, this weapon is not so bad. The damage difference between these two weapons is about like maybe like it's within 5% or something. It's not huge. It's not 10 or 15. So yeah, they're close to each other, you know. Hukishinobu on this one. You don't need this one. Zyphos just gives you a little bit energy recharge to your supportive characters, and since That's why you need to go like full elemental mastery. But again, you can go Favonius easily. You can go like, yeah, Favonius maybe not so good, but you can go Favonius or Sacrificial. So yeah, you can use any weapon. You don't need to use her burst though. So yeah, skill is enough. When it comes to Chi-Chi, I use this weapon, which increase my damage. By the way, this one gives me more buffs than switching this weapon on Mavuika's signature. This weapon is actually pretty cool. Since you don't need to use Chi-Chi's burst, she doesn't need much energy. And also keep that in mind, if you don't have this Constellation 6, which gives you additional attack buff, using her burst makes no sense. So yeah, only skill. And Lanyan is Lanyan with steady DS, and yeah, you don't need to use her burst as well, only skill. Alright, so yeah, let's do it. I will do Fearless as well, because I can clear like most of the enemies with, like, not most, like 2 of them with Fearless, with Diary, my bad, Diary, but not the last one. Last one is a little bit tough for me. Just what is it? Chi-Chi is difference Chi-Chi C1 and C2. Constellation 2 gives you more energy. Just a second, let me check that to be more like, let me check that. Actually no, there's not so much to, actually let's say like that, just a second. Since you don't use her burst, it doesn't matter is it Constellation 1 or 2. But let me just, oh no, like this one gives you energy, this one. Yeah, this one, you see that Chi-Chi's normal and charge attacks damage against opponents, it doesn't matter at all, completely. You just can ignore that, because it's just increase her personal damage, and you don't do any normal and charge attacks, you know. But let's check what, just a second. There's another, just a second. As you know, we have like this one. Oh no, you don't need that. You know what's that? So yeah, Chi-Chi's attack is increased. So it's like Radiance, Stellar Conduct. Like, what is that? Like, maybe you don't know what, but you need to finish this witch revelation to enable stellar stuff. You know, without that, you cannot buff Sandrone. Just keep that in mind. I think you need to do that. If you don't do that, if you haven't done that yet, I would suggest you to do for all of the characters you have for future. Beidou gives you pretty good buffs at Constellation 6, Diona gives you buffs, and Chi-Chi definitely need to do that because the buffs are within her kit, not constellations. You see that? It's within her passive. So yeah, so Stellar Conduct damage increased by 50%. So keep that in mind. When it comes to constellations, only Constellation 6 give you something more than that. You see that? It gives more, like a little bit like attack buff. But Constellation 2, it's not so important. And Constellation 1 as well. You know why? Since you're not going to use her burst, like there's no difference between Constellation 0 and Constellation 2. So yeah, Constellation 0 is more than enough. Is your account like someone else's account? No, no. It's my account. Like Lucas, this is my account. Oh, you mean like because of that's a new menu, by the way. Like no, it's my account. That's a new menu. We got like this one, which revelation case. This is a new gadget where you can play the quest and enable stellar stuff on old characters. So yeah, but this is my account. I just got couple constellations on the characters. By the way, let me show you. I still haven't choose this one. You know why? Because I don't know, but I still maybe can get Yae Miko. It's still 6 days left, you know? So let's say like that. Most likely I'm not going to do that, but there's a chance, you know? Who knows? So yeah. I'm pretty hype about the weapons, but yeah, I'll skip them. Crazy weapon banner. Yeah, 4-star weapons not so well, but again, it's Favonius, why not? It's good. Like Dragon's Bane, by the way, is good for Itlua. You can use it sacrificial weapons, so yeah. Not a bad weapon, but when it comes to 5-star, crazy. I would like to get both weapons, to be fair. You know why? I use TDDS on citlali, and it's a pain in the ass to use TDDS. This one is way, way better. I mean, like the citlali signature. When it comes to this one, yeah, Yaimiko, I actually can get Constellation if I get her, but we'll see. That's why I keep. At the moment, so yeah, I'm not going to do that. At the moment, I chose Jin, but we'll see. I recently got Diluc. Constellation 5, so yeah, I can get him. You know why? To next time if I get the look, I will get that, how they call that, it's like tuna, fortuna, something like that. It's like crystal which enable, you can activate like level 95 of your character. You got both weapon for real, congrats. If you got both, that's crazy actually. That's insane. I mean, like, oh, believe me or not, like, let's say like that. Sandrone's weapon is cool. Oh, but keep that in mind, in the future, we definitely will get another shield boss for Sandrone. Usually we get like 2 different bosses, by the way. So yeah, let's do this test. I already showed you the builds.
Tiresome. Rise. Openfly. Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. How tiresome. Take a break. Dissipate. Go. Closing in. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. What a joke. How tiresome. Guys. Yeah, up and away. Come on, keep up. Take a break. How tiresome. Get with me. Life goes on.
Oh my god.
Come on, keep
I missed a little bit, sorry about that. No,
let's test my hypothesis.
okay, I messed up a little bit, but still. If you notice that it's actually not so difficult, I can show you a couple tricks. I got Yaimiko during Sumeru update, so I already got her Constellation 1. So with Odette, Alyosha and Sandrone, I think I got a pretty good team. Yeah, that's true. Not gonna lie. Like Lucas, I don't want to say that with Sandrone is bad or something. No, Sandrone is good. Sandrone is actually good because she is new character. She has again, as I mentioned, like her on field time depends on your supportive character. If you can get that Electro non-stop, you can actually keep her on field forever without switching. She is pretty easy to use. Like, let's say like that, she is flexible, let's say like that, like flexible Arlecchino, you know, when you can get infusion whenever you want. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. When it comes to damage, her damage now is not so good. She's going to be better in the future with more supportive character. That's true that Yaimiko Constellation 1 gives a huge DPS increase on your team. But again, must have, I would say no. And the problem is with Sandrone, like, it's not a problem, it's kind of like my point of view, I would say. Keep that in mind that the future Electro Stellar might be better than Sandrone when it comes to damage. The same things happened with flins, Nefer and Zibai. If you remember in nod-krai, we got flins at first phases, Nefer was second and Zibai was third. At low investment, like when you compare these characters, first is Flins. He's the lowest when it comes to damage. Nefer is second, and third is Zibai. Zibai is the most powerful one, and she's the most recent one, you know? When it comes high investment, Nefer is better than Zibai, but again, we're talking about low investment. But Flint is the most flexible one because he is Electro. Because of that, I assume that future Stellar Candidates might be more flexible, even though not so useful when it comes to his kit. You know why? You cannot maybe will get that non-stop cryo application, what you can do with Sandrone now, you know? Maybe he will kinda maybe rely on his skill, will get some cooldowns, etc. But definitely will be extremely useful. Keep that in mind. So what I would suggest you to do, if you lost like 50-50 on Sandrone, don't go for future, a lot of future characters, you know, just keep, if you can, keep your primogems for a future Electro character. Just keep that in mind. It might be more better for your account. Because, you know, like going for all of the Snezhnaya DPSs make no sense. You know why? We will get only one Tsaritsa. It's going to be the same situation like we got with nod-krai. Even though you can get Nefer, you can get Zibai and Flins, the premium teams of all the 3 DPSs has Columbina. Without Columbina, you cannot get max output, you know? The most damage you can get only with Columbina on the team, and we have only one Columbina. The same thing is going to be with Snezhnaya, keep that in mind. In my case, I went for Sandrona. Maybe I will skip future Electro. You know why? Because yeah, at this point of like, it makes no sense to go for him. That's why if you notice that I don't have Nefer and I don't have Zibai. Yes, I will go for Zibai, but the reason is I got Constellation 6 Itlor. That's the only reason I will go for Zibai. Because of that. Like, yeah. Because like I can build Zabai's premium team, you know? Looks like Stellar stack good enough right now. No, it's not. If you like, if it's don't bother you, do you spend money on resources like resin? No, like resin, no. No, let's look. Let me show you. Like I usually do what? I usually go for battle pass every other patch, and that's it. So yeah, I never spend like. Also, time to time, I go for Welkins, and that's it. Let me show you. I never got and purchased any of these crystals. It's like never. I just go for battle passes. That's true every other patch because I have couple. Well, you can see that I have like refinement 5. This one I have. This one, refinement 4, I have this polearm. So yeah, I have most of the weapons. Next, this patch, by the way, just like if you are interested, it's not battle pass patch, but next one is going to be battle pass. So it's like that. I spend, but not so like much, you know. That's why I can say that my account's kind of close to free to play. Okay, so yeah. As you notice, like this, like pretty good team. Actually, it's possible to do slightly better, but keep that in mind. I used to use Beidou Constellation 6. Unfortunately, let me do with Beidou. What's the problem with Beidou? Beidou is a little bit difficult to build, and it's a little bit difficult to use. Her uptime on her burst, you need to use her burst, by the way, to enable, and also she is bad when it comes to single targets. Let's try with this character. And yeah, I never spend on resins because yeah, it's kind of like a crime, you know, when you spend your primogems on resins, in my opinion. So yeah, when it comes to this team, it's still a little bit difficult to let me show you my baited. So yeah, Sacrifice of Favonius, you need to use like this set. It's because she plays out of her burst, Constellation 6. And with that constellation you see that stellar stuff, Cryo Red Shred, which is actually alright, but not so useful, I would say. You know why? Because it's stellar damage, it's not cryo damage. And the most important is like, yeah, it's like elemental mastery, which is increased. And talent level, completely, yeah. By the way, when it comes to Chi-Chi, keep that in mind, you don't need to level any of them. If you don't need like excessive healing. Keep that in mind. If you need a lot of healing, yes, level it up. But I wouldn't suggest you to do it more than maybe 6. Just keep it at 6. If you want me to do a couple different tests, just so yeah, I can clear Fearless this one and this one. Flins, by the way, can deal with this one as well. Flins is pretty flexible character actually. Even though he is not so powerful, he's pretty flexible.
Bond is strong. Go. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Stand with me. Wheel of life. Power that ended Haishan. How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment. Take a break. Huh. Come on, keep up. Dissipate. Go. Eyes on me. Huh. How tiresome. What a joke. Take a break. No advice.
Can I get some print? Of course I missed that.
Come on, keep
You
up.
need to hit. Oh yeah.
Stand with me. Go. Power that ended Haishan. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome. Ha! Take a break.
If you notice that, so yeah, like it's slightly low damage when it comes to Lanyan. Lanyan is better. And it's a little bit difficult to play Beidou, unfortunately. Okay, thanks for the info. Like, unfortunately, I got... No problem, Lucas. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. By the way, what are you doing with Wizarding Craves? I hate this version, actually. It's so terrible. If you ask me, I wait for future characters. They kind of like... They so like... In any case, yeah, like... Just like... It's just like, you know... yeah, I don't know why they just destroyed that WoW. So yeah, if you notice, you can use Beidou, but Beidou is not okay. So because of that, if you have Beidou, I would say, you know what, just skip her. By the way, the best character to use, keep that in mind, is Sucrose. So if you don't use Sucrose with any other character, by that, Sucrose gives you more buff. Sucrose gives you Elemental Mastery buff, and Red Shred, and also TDDS. When it comes to Lanyan, Lanyan also only gives you Red Shred and TDDS. So yeah, she can give you Elemental Mastery buff with Constellation 4 if you have it, but you need to use her burst. In all other cases, yeah, this one, you see? You need to use her burst to get Constellation, which is actually pretty good buff, you know? But again, it's additional, like, time loss, I would say. So yeah, let's do, if you notice that it's about, it was like 7 or 5 seconds left. Let's try it again with this one. Have you tried Janssen? Oh, you know what the problem is? The problem with my Janssen is not Constellation 6. I struggle with that. Because of that, I cannot use Overloaded Arlecchino properly. I cannot use Mavuika Overloaded. I cannot use a lot of like different, like not only that, Arlecchino is like, because my Chevreuse is also Constellation 2 or something. Let me check that. I forgot that. Yeah, Constellation 3, you see. So yeah, I'm like kind of like, believe me or not, but I was super lucky with these constellations. I got this one recently from a standard banner, just literally a month ago. You know, I got this constellation and Cookie Shinobu. Just imagine the key characters. Cookie is not so good now, but Janssen is crazy. But so yeah, unfortunately I cannot. You know, like for Sandrone, you need at least constellation 4 Janssen to make her alright, you know? In all other cases, yeah, it makes no sense, unfortunately. That's super sad, actually. It's so annoying. You won't believe me. I tried to get Janssen constellations for 3 or 4 times, but already failed. You know why? Back then, I wanted to get, as you remember, like, yeah, she was within, if I'm not mistaken, first release was within Verisa. And I got Verisa 2-in-1, by the way. I was super lucky. I lost my 50-50 to Tainari, and after that, within the same multi, I got Verisa. And you know, since you're free to play, I spent more primogems because of Janssen. I decided to just, you know, like, no, only 2 multi. And within 2 multis, I was lucky. I got 2 copies, and that's it. That was terrible, actually. So yeah. So because of that, I just like use what I have. I will do diary as well. So yeah, let's try this one. It would be nice to get Constellation 6, not gonna lie. Janssen is crazy.
Life goes on. Closing in. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. Take a break. Rise. Openfly. What a joke. Come on, keep up. Take a break.
If you see, damage difference is huge.
Go. Up and away. Come on, keep up. A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome. Our bond is strong. Wheel of life. Flip and fly. Take a break. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. Get with me. Go. Closing in. Let's
Oh my god,
test my hypothesis. Take a break.
Okay, this is way faster. You see, like, it's 86 seconds. Oh, no. Oh yeah, it was 85. So yeah, I was actually close to like previous one. So it's way better. Is it possible with 80 levels Androne and signature? I almost ran out of all kind of resources after built my mini force. Yes, it's possible. You mean like doing like you mean fearless mode? Yes, it's possible. I would suggest you know what's the problem is with Sandrone? Or like why she must be level 90. Let's say like that. You can skip that, but all of the nod-krai characters depends like the damage, the skills of elemental mastery. I mean, like they need elemental mastery to do more damage. Like nod-krai characters as well, by the way. The only, I would say, exception was Inefa. I don't know, but damage difference between 80 and 90 wasn't so high. But since she is off field, actually it makes sense. But it doesn't mean you can't. Actually it's possible, but yeah, if you use the same team, I would say it's possible. It's kind of like pretty free to play. The only, like, it's this weapon. I can switch that, by the way. Let's do it. It's 86 seconds, right? Let's just go like with this one. And let's give it a try. This weapon, by the way, if you have it, it's pretty good weapon. You also can use, unfortunately no, you can't use this one. This one gives you damage, elemental damage bonus, which is completely useless. And also you need to use burst to enable it. So yeah, don't use this one. This one is also not so useful, unfortunately. You need a lot of defense, and also it gives you damage buff. So yeah, the only weapon is this one. You can use maybe this one to get a little bit more energy recharge, but you need to build her differently. Yeah, we don't have so many. But yeah, let's try with Favonius. Let's try with Favonius and see how it goes.
How tiresome. Our bond is strong. Wheel of life. Up and away. Come on, keep up. Ha! Take a break. Stand with me. Go. How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Life goes on. How tiresome. Take a break. Let's test my hypothesis. Come on, keep up. Dissipate. Wheel of life. Closing in. How tiresome. Ha! Take a break. Skirk up. Our bond is strong. Yeah. Come on, keep up. What a joke!
It's alright, actually, it's not so bad. It's actually like close enough. Elemental damage bonus is useless for Sandrone because like stellar damage. Right, yeah, that's true. It's like, let me explain like why is that. It's like, you see that actually damage difference, I mess up, like I lost a couple seconds. So yeah, damage difference is actually not so high. Maybe you know why. You need to proc that weapon. And you need to be like, yeah, I mean, that sworn, you know? So yeah, you still can do like pretty good timing. When it comes to stellar damage, yes. Even though stellar damage considered to be some sort of transformative reaction damage, you know? Which depends on elemental mastery and like level, etc., something like that. But it's a little bit special because also it depends on crits, because you can crit with usually transformative reactions like they don't care about crit rate completely. But stellar and lunar, yes, they're special reactions, I would say. So because of that, all of the damage bonuses. Unless it's stellar damage bonus, because you know why? Let's say like that. Actually, they care about damage bonuses, but that damage should be stellar damage bonus. You see that? Stellar conduct damage bonus. So they care, but you need specific damage bonuses. When it comes to elemental damage bonus, like cryo, electro, pyro, yeah, you just can ignore it. It completely ignores that, you know? You can check the same thing in Columbina's kit, by the way. Columbina is the same. She has a passive where she gives you see, just a second. Where is that 14%? Just a second, let me check that. Oh yeah, the base damage of Luna. It's a base damage of, it's the same damage, it's kind of like lunar damage. So they care about damage, but unfortunately you need specific damage. So when it comes to, like, for example, something like Cinder City, right? This set, it's completely useless. Like this one, which gives you elemental damage bonus. It's completely useless. You cannot use this on the character within lunar and stellar. So keep that in mind. This one, for example, when it comes to weapons, is the same. Like, this weapon is actually pretty good. I mean, you know which one. Xilonen signature one. But unfortunately, it gives you all elemental damage bonus by 8%. You know, up to 25.6, but it's completely useless. So because of that, if you use xilonen to utilize her red shred, it's better to use Favonius on her or other weapons. So yeah, it's like that. Cinder City. Oh yeah, you can't. That's okay. I mean, you know, like this game is a little bit complicated. I mean, when it comes to yeah, you need to know, like, let's say like that. If you build the team, if you build characters, you need to consider a lot of stuff. And you need to take all of this into consideration. I mean, like, yeah, all of the set, weapons, etc., something like that. That's a damage. That's why damage, let's say like that. You can see, for example, you can see a couple rounds and you see that the player doing so crazy with the same team you have, but you cannot get the same damage. Most likely it's about like artifacts, weapon, etc., something like that. Yes, build also, like, yeah, it's a huge role, like, yeah, but again, you need to use proper sets. When it comes to sets though, you know which sets it's better to use with Sandrone teams? Let me show you. So yeah, this set is okay, which is instructor set. This set is okay, which is TOM, because it gives attack. Instructor set gives you elemental mastery on triggering reaction, elemental reaction. So it's 120 for 8 seconds to all party members except like the holder. This one, when it hits the enemy, gives you 20% attack and 30% shield strength. Shield strength is not so good, but attack is good. And Vivi set, because of red shred. And you can use noblesse. For example, my Beidou, just a second, she was on noblesse. That's why damage is like alright, but not crazy. But keep that in mind, if you use noblesse, you need to use burst. So yeah, using an elemental burst. So most of the time you use like only these sets. Let me check if we have another set. You unfortunately cannot use Celestial because it gives you elemental damage bonus. You actually can use Serenade. You know why? For example, if you don't for example, if you cannot proc let's say instructor set, right? You actually can use this one. So like when dealing elemental damage and Gleaming Moon, you can get 60 elemental mastery for like 8 seconds. It's not a lot, but it's still alright, you know? So Capitano is also possible, it's elemental mastery. So yeah, but scroll is not. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Let's just do like what we're going to do. Oh yeah, let's do a couple other rounds. Unfortunately, yes, like I will do diary with Mavuika, but let's go, not Mavuika, let's go diary with Mavuika. Difficult enemy for me. Unfortunately, I can't do it properly.
Fulfill our pact! Bring it!
Rise with the...
Going in! You two! Time to
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
rise like smoke!
Light it up!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength! Get to work! Citlali! Eats Papa!
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Going in! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of the
I mess up with, unfortunately, what I do wrong, I need to learn that. I'm bad when it comes to finishers. So because of that, like, yeah, I'm kind of like, if you notice that, I missed like 2 or 3 finishers. That's bad. So yeah, like if you want to do diary, you definitely need to like complete your finishers. Why is 20? Oh, okay, all right. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do 20 more, then do by 40 by 40.
Try it! Get to work! Bring it!
Rise with the sun.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our path! You two! Tight
Wrath from the skies.
Let's light it up! Bring it! Everybody stand back! Citlali! East Papa!
Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Full throttle.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Show no... How dare you!
Yeah.
Suffer the wrath of each
Light of the blazing sun.
Yeah, that finisher will actually destroy my... Oh, you're welcome. I learned the mavuika combo after you show me. Oh, for real? Like, you know, like, we have a, like, ton of different combos. Let me show you, like, different one. You know why? It's the most simplest one, actually. Like, the problem is not the combo, but execution. Oh, my god. That elemental mastery. So, yeah. What the point is in execution. When you do your combo, when you start using Mavuika's burst, after burst you need to wait a little bit. No need to do like donuts immediately, because only that small changes to your combo increase your damage by a lot, you know? Let me show you what I mean.
Light it up.
Everybody stand back! Fulfill our
Now,
path!
after using burst,
Two!
Wrath from the
don't
skies.
use donuts immediately. Yeah, I messed up with like first melt. You know why? By like, if you do that, you will melt often
Let's light it
than
up!
if you just like do it immediately.
Get to work! Yeah!
It will increase your damage by a lot, by the way. Just try it. If you have Mavuika, if you have the same team, you definitely will increase your damage.
Rise with the
Teamwork is dream! Fulfill our path! Citlali! East Papa!
light of the blazing sun. Incinerate.
Try and stop! Everybody stand
try
and get to
something
work!
else.
You two! Time to
Wrath from the skies. Incinerate. Full throttle.
bring it! Teamwork is dream! Fulfill our
Actually,
path! Suffer the wrath!
Oh my god, that's...
Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate.
Yeah, it's slightly better, I guess. So yeah, it's like... I tried it on my friend's account. Oh, okay, no problem. Like, yeah, Mavuika is broken as hell. Mavuika is like really, she's like insanely powerful character. And you can do like something like that. Unfortunately, I am a little bit slow when it comes to Mavuika gameplay. But still, it's possible. You just need to get used to that. You need to do it again and again and again. I can show you in... You know where? In Dummy. Oh yeah, let's do, you know what? Let's try diary mode. Let's try Flint's diary mode. Unfortunately, there's a couple tricks when it comes to dummy. So yeah, what I'm going to use, a Scoffer, you need that. I will keep all of the builds. So yeah. Weapons for onions. Oh, this artifact is not okay. For real, I don't have TOM. Just a second. Oh yeah, let's do this one. Energy recharge. No, come on. We need like something like maybe that. Just a second. Let's check this one. Oh, that's alright actually. It's not enough energy recharge, but with this build, I mean, like, we don't need that. We also can switch a weapon, by the way, from Favonius, but I will keep that. So yeah, it's like full TOM on... Yeah. When did you start playing? Oh, Genshin, when I start, like, I can say that it's since release. Like, I missed only like 1.0 version. So yeah, let's say like that. I created account within 1.0, but started play at 1.1. That's why I have Albedo. So my account like has Albedo was my first premium character, by the way. After that, I got Diluc. Where's Albedo? So yeah, like, you got the point. Oh, yeah, this one. By the way, back then I just missed zhongli, you know? Zhongli was the first one, as if you remember that. So yeah, first one was Venti. You could get it for a free from free. So I couldn't get him. Then after that was zhongli, and after zhongli was Albedo. Albedo now got pretty good buff, by the way. So it's a long time ago. I have like, just a second, let me just finish this one.
Defensive mode engaged.
A little elusive.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
It's going to be a little tricky.
To dust.
Surge. Cleanup sequence initiated.
A dash of frosting.
Close your eyes. Observe. Be silent.
A new moon rises.
Annihilation mode. Installation chamber deployed.
A little elusive.
Night falls.
A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Flame.
A dash of frost.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? fear the dark. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Wait, cleanup sequence.
A little amuse boost.
Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. To dust.
A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged.
Adaptive prop.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Yeah, you see, like it's possible, like it's actually like I don't have his signature though. With signature is way more easy to do. So yeah. Hey Icy, how are you doing? What's that? Why you have so much artifacts and resources? I started maybe last. Oh no, like yo, that's yeah. I like. Hey Icy, how are you doing? Is that like Icy with that crazy? I remember like that crazy weapon banner like wish like skirk, right? 3-in-1, something like that. Is that you? Because you know like I have a bad memory when it comes to you tell me when it comes to yeah YouTube names, sorry, and YouTube nicknames. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's why I will show. Yeah, a long time. Yeah, what's up? How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you very much. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I like yeah. I'm not so, unfortunately, not so. I don't do so many streams lately, but yeah, I try to do at least once a week. I will show you my artifacts. Yeah, I have a lot of artifacts. That's true. Okay, let's use this one. We have okay. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, nothing. Like keep that in mind. Like you don't want to use cryo damage bonus on Sandrone. You need to build Sandrone a little bit different. I will show you the build because, like since oh yeah, since it's a stellar damage. The build you want to use, the sand you want to use is attack, and goblet is also attack. Keep that in mind. If you use cryo, it makes no sense. I mean, you still can do some damage because she actually do some cryo damage, but it's not going to be so good. Keep that in mind. You need attack, and also like she needs about 2k attack to convert attack into elemental mastery, because she has a passive where yeah, you see this one? It's kind of like Flint's passive. You get additional 160 elemental mastery when you are like, yeah, you get enough attack. Code in and stuff. Oh yeah, that's okay. That's complete just a game. So yeah, that's completely alright. Attack, crit, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like if you're talking about Sandrone, let's say like that. That applies not on Sandrone only. All of the nod-krai characters and Snezhnaya characters in the future, unless they need some specific stuff like Nefer, for example. Nefer is elemental mastery, crit or elemental mastery. Zibai is defense. But when it comes to scalers, attack scalers, right? For example, flins, attack. Inefa, attack. When it comes to Columbina, HP, because she scales on HP, she needs HP. You can do some variation with energy recharge if you have good, like maybe some constellations, but again, it depends. So keep Sandrone. By the way, Odette is going to be the same, attack. When it comes to Alyosha, actually, it's attack as well. But we'll see. Maybe it's elemental mastery attack, you know, or maybe energy recharge, because you know why? If you get high constellation Alyosha, actually using his burst makes sense. By the way, can I do this boss with skirk premium in Fearless? Oh yeah, like you definitely can do Fearless. It's actually easy in Fearless. I tried. Oh yeah, you know what you can do? Let me show you. You can do this trick actually with a skirk team. So yeah, as you notice, let me show you my team. By the way, I have signature on Columbina and signature on Inefa, but if you don't have these both weapons, signature Flins gives you more damage than these two signatures. Keep that in mind. So if you have signature Flins weapon, you can go like free to play Inefa weapon, like craftable one, and let's say Favonius Codex on Columbina and you still can finish it. The only condition is try to give Favonius to get more energy recharge on a Escoffier. By the way, you can use Chi-Chi, maybe, but it's a little bit tricky. Without Flynn's signature, using Chi-Chi is like, yeah, it's a little bit difficult. And keep that in mind, TOM. When it comes to Skirk team, actually, yes, you can. Just a second. I guess Skirk charge attack works. Not only not charge attack. What? Just a second. It's a diary mode. So the team is going to be like this one, Skirk, and surprisingly, it's going to be Aino. I will show you why and how you need to build her. So yeah, rotation is going to be like this. But let me show you my builds. So yeah, signature, this one TOM, this one TOM, but you need to switch it to Golden Troop. I will keep this one because I like it's diary mode. Like, yeah, it's for me it's difficult to clear, and Aino should be on Noblesse. I think Charlotte works too. Hey, how are you doing? At Ecto, how are you doing? No, like Charlotte? Yes, but let me show you a couple tricks with if you get used to that, it's actually better, I guess. Just a second. Do it again. I will show you what I'm trying to do.
Strike a pose! Off to the freezer!
Go claw!
Oh yeah, you don't need to use her skill, my bad guys. You just need to avoid using her skill, I mean Aino's skill. Just a second.
Shower me with praise!
You see that by like freezing them, you can use skill and you can destroy both of them at the same time. Just a second. I think Charlotte works. Yeah, Charlotte works, but this one is slightly better, I guess.
Ready?
Oh my god. It's a little tricky, but if you get used to that, it's super easy.
Shower me with a dash of frosting!
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Come on, Aino. Come on. Ah, yeah, okay, I see. If you got it, so yeah, like, I'm not going to continue, but yeah, what you need to do. You need to hit, like, with Aino, right between them, if they got freezed. If you got freeze them, boss. Oh yeah, I can do it like this. I use, just a second. If you, like, you can kill them both in one hit, you know? It's super easy. Just a second. Let me just... Okay.
Ready?
You see that? So yeah, you kill both of them. Then you do like skirt this one. Then you kill this boss. Just a second.
Ready?
Let's say you kill them, right? Then you use Furina and Escoffier stuff, you got them, and then you use that burst. So yeah, by doing that, you actually get pretty... You get rid of this pretty fast. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Can I pull Odette without Sandrone? That's a trick question. You know why? I would say no. Why is that? Odette might be a good supportive character only for Sandrone. So I wouldn't suggest... let's say like that. If you have Sino, if you have Risley, if you want to make Sino and Risley good, then yes, go for Odette. because Odette is actually will be good enough for Sino. But keep that in mind. Without Sandrone, let's say what I think. In my opinion, like Odette is for Sandrone teams. For future Meteor or like whatever we're going to get, that Electrostellar character, we will get another characters, you know, supportive characters. Just keep that in mind. Like Tsaritsa is going to be some sort of must-have pool character, you know. So if you ask me, it's better to wait maybe. You can go though. But again, it depends on your Sino. If you have Sino Constellation 1 and you like Sino, by the way, Sino damage definitely will be increased by getting Odette. And especially, not Odette, but especially Alyosha. Because Alyosha is going to be a pretty good supportive character and buffer. Risley. Risley is okay. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Why is Risley? Oh, who is... Oh, Risley? Oh, Risley is like... yeah, it's like... I haven't neither Elmo. Oh yeah, if you don't have any of them, going for Odette, you know what? What I would suggest you to do, just wait. You know why? What you can do with Odette in the future, actually. Let's say Escoffier is Odette, right? And let's say Auroron is future Alyosha. You can use these both characters, you will get stellar damage, but alongside these characters, you need another two characters. Let's say you can go Flins if you have them, and Columbina. Unfortunately, since it's Cryo and Electro, you don't have so many options. Using Pyro here, it's not okay, you know? So you need to use Electro and Cryo. You can go Pyro like Nicole, but I would say it's the only option. You know why? Because she doesn't apply Pyro unless you use her burst. And you get shield and you get attack buff. Yes, Nicole is good. But all other Pyro characters, you can use Bennett, actually, you know? You can use Bennett, that's true. But when it comes to DPS, it's not okay. You also can use Skirk. It's not a bad option, but keep that in mind. Since it's stellar damage, you will get that field, right? Polestar field. It will buff your stellar damage, but not cryo damage. Let's say you go with a team like this. As you know, Alyosha is going to be a healer. I don't know how good he's going to heal. If it's enough to enable Furina's buff, that's crazy. You can use like this sort of team. But again, I don't think it's going to be crazy, believe me or not. So yes, going for Odette without Sandrone, yes, alright, but not something crazy. I lost to Jean after Nicole, so like, yeah, currently 60-ish PD. Oh, in that case, you know, like what? If you ask me, I see. If you like Odette, what you need to, like, I would suggest to wait a little bit. Because, you know what, let's people go for Odette and check if she's playable in the team outside Sandrone, you know. If it's possible, then go for her. If it's not possible, then I would say skip. You know why? If you want to go for Sandrone in the future, then go for Odette. If you have no intention to go for Sandrone, because Sandrone will get her rerun in 7.3 alongside Tsaritsa. Keep that in mind. In that case, Tsaritsa would be way more better choice than Sandrone, believe me or not, because, like, let's say like that. It's kind of like going for Inefa and Columbina. Yes, Inefa is crazy, but Columbina is way more better. And Columbina is a only character who you need in most of the team, in all of the lunar teams. The same applies to Tsaritsa. Is any info about Danica? Danica? Yeah, we have, let's say like that. Danica, she looks crazy actually, but not so much info. The only thing I know, just a second, let me just check that. It's her UID, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second. Where is that? Where was that? Oh yeah, just a second. Oh no, we don't have that. We don't even have UID. It means, you know what? Danica most likely will be released in 6.5 or 6, something like that. Like if you ask me, she is going to be some sort of stellar swill damage, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Like, not so much info. I guess she is Electro. So, you know, look, I don't know like about Electro, because you know why? She doesn't look like Electro. If you ask me, she looks like an emo character, you know? Like supportive character for Visna or something, because Visna might be DPS, stellar DPS. Stellar swill DPS. Now let's try like this thing. This one. This one. Wheelchair team, you know? Okay, let's build this one. Yeah, that's it. Rotation is going to be, yeah, I would say like that. You know why? To like this one. To increase Chi-Chi's buff. Just a second. And I will do with a free-to-play team as well. I will show you like why signature, if you want to clear in diary mode, is must have, unfortunately. Unfortunately, without signature it's impossible, or you need to have Yaemiko. So either Yaemiko, at least 1 or 2 constellations, or her signature. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's... It's for point. I will switch that because this one gives me more, and I'm not going to use her burst.
Take a swing. Life goes on.
Why is that? Like 2 hits only?
Insulation chamber.
Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Wing. Rise. Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Life goes on. How tiresome. A spot of tea time entertainment. Take a break. A moonlit night for all. Come on, keep up. Take a break. What a joke.
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust.
Rise. How tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Surge. Confirm.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Life goes on. Take a break. Let's test my hypothesis. How tiresome.
It's a little bit like bad damage actually. Do you think Sandrone is must? No, definitely no. Like I see. You know why? Let's say like that. What I think like future Electrostellar is might be not so flexible, because Sandrone is extremely useful in overworld, because she literally has non-stop damage, because let's say like that, you only need Electro. And if Electro character's uptime is good enough, you actually can use Sandrone without off-fielding her, you know, just like that. Like, super crazy to play, not gonna lie. I switch my flins to Sandrone, even though damage is lower. Yeah, I use Sandrone is like pretty fun. But what I think like future Stellar Electro will be better when it comes to damage. It's kinda, you can compare with flins, with Nefer and Zibai. If you remember, like flins is less powerful if you compare with second one is Nefer at low investment, of course, and the last one is Zibai. Zibai is the most powerful one. The same thing is going to be a future Snezhnaya characters, but Sandrone is a cryo, and future Stellar DPS is going to be Electro. In my opinion, like, it's not my opinion actually, Electro is way more flexible when it comes to its element, you know? It's not like cryo. Yes, cryo can react with pyro. In case of Stellar, it's not possible, as you know. Cryo can react with hydro. In case of Stellar, it's still possible, but damage output is going to be lower. You only need to use Snezhnaya within that pole star field to get that stellar damage and stellar bonus, you know, and stacks. So I assume, like, if you lost 50-50 on Sandrone, you have no intention to go for Sandrone, just wait for future character, you know. So yeah, something like that. Yes, maybe couple versions you will struggle, but if you don't care about the diary mode, only fearless mode, you will be alright. You don't need Stellar now, because, by the way, Meteor is going to be released pretty early. Just a second, let me check when Meteor is going to be released actually. Meteor is going to be released in 7.1 or 7.2, right after Odette. Just keep that in mind. According to the leaks, Meteor is going to be Electro DPS. So in this case, Meteor might be way more better choice than Sandrone. Keep that in mind. I don't know his kit, it's still unknown for us, but he's Electro, you know? And he might be slightly better than Sandrone when it comes to damage. Zibai is like the best right now? Yeah, that's true. Like, let's say like that. Zibai is, it depends. If you're free to play at low investment, Zibai is the best one. Because Zibai has access to Itlua, Constellation 6 Itlua, which, as you know, in many cases, Constellation 6 4-star is better than Constellation 5 is better than 5-star at Constellation 0, even with signature weapon. You can compare Janssen and Zibai. You know that I didn't know that actually. It's Tester who told me that Janssen Constellation 6. Since I don't have access to Constellation 6 Janssen, I cannot do the test. But anyway, what I noticed so far, like, all of the players try to use Janssen Constellation 6 with Favonius rather than xilonen or Constellation 0 with her signature, because uptime is better with Janssen, and because of that, since she buffs your main DPS, damage output is better. Just imagine. And actually, it's not like, you know, like something small difference. It's actually pretty decent difference. That's why Zibai is so good. Flins doesn't have access to 4-star. He needs, I mean, yes, it's Sucrose, but Sucrose is kind of like the OG one. Nefer is the same. She needs Columbina and Lauma. Flins needs Inefa and Columbina. But Zibai has that access. She has, like, access to that crazy Itlua at Constellation 6. You have, oh my god, you're so lucky. I mean, I don't have her. I have only Constellation 3. And that's terrible. You know why? Janssen, if you get used to her gameplay, it's extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. Okay, let's try it again. Actually, it's possible to do with this team. I can switch the weapon, maybe. I mean, mavuika's signature.
Installation chamber to purify.
Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Defense Defensive mode engaged.
Go. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Ultimatum protocol.
Rise.
What a joke. Take a break. Come on.
Oh, that was a waste actually.
Wait. A moonlit night for all.
Installation chamber. The
Life goes on. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. Come on, keep up.
That's bad. Actually, that's bad rotation. Like, let me just do it again and just like. I have Constellation 1 Chevreuse. Like, you know, like, let's say like that. I have Constellation 3 Chevreuse, I have Constellation 3 Cookie, and Constellation 3 Janssen. I was lucky with Itlua somehow, I don't know. And within, like, when I wished for, maybe you know why, I lost to Dia when I went for Linnea. Only because of that I got Constellation 6 Itlua. But the problem is, even though I got all of his copies, my Aino is still... Oh, my Aino, unfortunately, is still Constellation 2 or something. So yeah, that's terrible. I couldn't get her constellations. You know, I was about to get Nefer. Why? Because I have access to second... you see that? I have 2 weapons. And this weapon, it's Columbina's signature one, is the second best weapon for Nefer. So I decided, you know what, if I get Constellation 6, Aino, I will use Aino with Flins, and I use Columbina with Nefer, and I will give her this weapon. Unfortunately, yeah, Hoyo says me like, yeah, you know what, get that It Lost Constellation 6, and that's it. Because yeah, same here, like it's constellation, like the problem is Aino's constellations actually not so good. I mean, the only difference is Constellation 6 and Constellation 2, that's it. Because first constellation gives you elemental mastery buff, second some energy, and like that's it. Or there's another one which increase her burst damage, but yeah, that damage is terrible. So yeah, because of that, it's better to just use so yeah, like because of that, I know like only like need that Constellation 6. You know what? Let's try maybe just for test purpose this one. I know it's possible with this one. I just need to do a couple of tries. Let's try different. After that, if I fail, I will use free-to-play team.
Cleanup sequence in it.
A little loose. Come on, keep up. Take a break.
Defensive mode engaged.
A dash of frost.
Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break.
Preparing for dusk up.
A little loose. How tiresome. Take a break. How tiresome. What a joke. Three moons converge.
Accelerating.
Off to the freezer.
Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Let's test my hypothesis.
A moonlit night for all.
What a mess. Okay, let's please continue and see.
How tiresome.
Surge.
Defensive mode engaged.
A new moon rises.
Take a break.
No, nothing.
Come on, keep up.
Yeah, actually it's doable if I just... I'm so tempted to buy cheese. Oh, cheese. What? Which one? Cheese skin. I see. Come on. Reminds me of Kuro. I got the new Yang with Sig. Oh yeah, congrats. To be fair, like, you know, like, I don't know your take on WoWa. Actually, I'm not so hyped about WoWa from version 3.0 with that tune break stuff, you know, they added to the game. Yes, 3.5 map is crazy, it's super crazy, but when it comes to that collaboration they did with Cyberpunk, it was terrible, if you ask me. Also now, Yang, I didn't like Yang. You know why? Because in my opinion, she's kind of like mid character. Why I think that? I mean, she is some sort of standard character, and also they decided to use to release Sui, which is going to be another Glacio character right after Hyuki. Oh, it's kind of like, you know, like, why you do that? Like, I definitely know that, hoyoverse would never do something like that. Just imagine back-to-back crazy characters, and they actually do the same, because if I'm not mistaken, Sui is a main DPS on fielder, you know? So just imagine they release something like that back-to-back. It's like, yeah, in my opinion, it's not okay for the game. But it's me. Maybe I'm wrong. 3DS with citlali for Lanyan, 3DS with citlali, seek for Lanyan, and if that's not secret, where do you get leak info? Oh yeah, about leaks info, you know what, like, there's a Reddit channel with the leaks info, there's YouTube channels, I also read some other stuff, so yeah, it's, let's say like that, it's not, there's not only one source of info, it's different. I just like get them and collect, you know, within a folder, read them, because let's be honest, I play the game a lot. I mean, Genshin, I like the game, so because of that I care about the leaks. So it's different sources. When it comes to Citlali's weapon, no, you know why? It's the same situation. Citlali's weapon gives you elemental damage bonus, so because of that, for Stellar it makes no sense. Don't use that weapon. It's better to use TDDS. TDDS is way better, you know? Oh, by the way, about when it comes to TDDS, you know what? Actually, you're right. I completely forgot about Sucrose. The problem with Sucrose in this team, can I swill cryo or I will mess up? You know, okay, let's try this time. You cannot use, you know why? Let me show you why. Again, like, you got the point, definitely. Since this weapon gives you attack buff. Oh my god, not this one, of course. My bad. This one, of course. By the way, just check how many R5 TDDSs I have, and most of them are like, you see that? I use most of them. Okay, so yeah, TDDS gives you 48 attack buff, but Citlali's weapon gives you damage buff, so you cannot use it. I like the Cyberpunk collab, yeah, I agree with it. No, like, I don't want to say it was, like, you know what's the problem is? Like the problem with the characters and that map, it was temporary. In my opinion, that Rebecca and Lucy, they just like temporary characters in the game. We will not get that enemies anymore who need that hacking stuff, you know, like, oh, let me hack that real quick. Kind of terrible. Also, they changed the currency, you know, so if you want to go Lucy, and you know, like, how many players were hyped about that collab, like crazy, you know. At posters, collaboration was crazy. I did couple videos about that, not gonna lie, but let's say like that presentation, like how they did that collab was terrible in my opinion. And right after, like not right after, but after a week or like 10 days, they released they showed us future 6 characters, you know. That's bad. Also, that Xing Xiao, the character, she looks like a Zenless Zone Zero character, you know that, you know, like the same burst, the same sword, you know, which comes from the from the sky, then after that, Sui is like 100% Zibai vibe, 100% Zibai vibe, you know. I don't know. It's okay if you steal that stuff, you know, but I don't know. It's bad in my opinion. Okay, let's try this one. It's still possible with Chichi. I will try with Chichi as well. Like, yeah, after that maybe I will do like that free-to-play I told you about.
Take a break.
Sometimes I have problems with switching characters when they are close to the enemy.
Installation chamber.
Animal Tech 63. Take a break. Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Come on, keep up. Absorption test. Here. A spot of tea time entertainment. Take a break. Come on, keep up.
Wait, a moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust.
Stay clear. Take a break. How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break.
Surge, a new moon rises.
Installation chamber.
Oh my god, just in time.
Come on, keep up.
Wait,
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence.
Absorption test. What a joke. How tiresome.
Let's see if it's possible to do this one.
Defensive mode engaged.
Stay clear. Take a break. How tiresome. Let's test my hypothesis.
Yeah, it's possible. Just like it's actually possible with all 3 teams. Well, how was even in? I was like, by the way, how was this even in Genshin? I heard like it's very long. What's that? I like this one. How was this event in Genshin? Like which one? Event. Oh, by the way, like have you played like Genshin Moon? If you remember the Cyberpunk when they did, it was like with the moon as well, and then that moon was actually so terrible. Not gonna lie, you know, like how Genshin did that, it was completely different. That moon is actually so crazy. I mean, the map wise, you know. But I didn't get the question. Like, what do you mean by that? It's event or something? Okay, you know what? Again, like I need to spend some time to get proper rotation with that. But let's go like free-to-play team. So free-to-play team is going to be like this. It's Cookie Shinobu, it's this one, and Sucrose. Okay. Oh, pretty good team, but yeah, not enough damage, unfortunately. I just want to try a couple times. Let's show you like how.
Nice. Animal Tech 63 away. Come on, keep up. Take a break.
Life goes on.
Absorption test. Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis. Dissipate. Stay clear. Take a break.
Yeah, if you see that, like it's already like not spell like the damage
How
is not
tiresome. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Our bond is strong. Fast absorption test. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
It's not terrible.
Stand with me. Go. Stay clear. Take a break. Let's test my hypothesis.
You see that? It's actually pretty decent damage. Let's say like that. In case of Yae Miko or her signature, it's actually doable. You just need that. And Yae Miko would be nice Constellation 1 Yae Miko or like signature, because it's completely free to play team, you know, like yeah, like the only like the 5-star weapon I have is like this one. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot. And this one as well. I can switch to Favonius, the result is going to be like close to it. Oh, Sucro's voice, yeah, Sucro's voice was changed actually like a long time ago. It was about like couple versions ago. New voice line is bad. For the Abyss, it's kinda okay. The long one, which is going on now, Sandrone one. Oh, you mean like that event? You know, it's huge. It's huge, you know why? I don't know if you play Genshin now, we got that. Just a second, let me check all the stuff. Okay, we got new map, which is a moon stuff. This one, that's a crazy place. I don't know if you play Genshin. Insane place, by the way. It has that, you know, jumping stuff. Just a second, let me just show you. You see that? That's crazy, actually. Dang. Yeah, it's... You also can get some buff. I mean, if you just reach this one, no fall damage. You can say that. You can get some jumping buff. You see that? That's, let's say, something new. It's not like what Kuro did with that Cyberpunk. This place is crazy. And also, by the way, it's not only this place. We have like this one. We have this one. Looks crazy. Just a second, let me show you. I play just like started the quest and I didn't like event now. Yeah, when it comes to event, yes, it's a little bit long. This place is just insanely as well. You know what? This one is a moon part, by the way. And yeah, I will show you something else. Just a second. The most craziest thing is like this one. You see that? Just a second. Right? You see that? That's the craziest part, actually. That's insane. You see, that's insane. Okay, now it's not a moon part, it's like different, but you can do like something. You see that one? Just a second, let me just like do it different in a different manner. Yeah, like Genshin really delivers, you know, with this one. Damn, bro, like it looks amazing. Just, yeah. What's the... Oh, you didn't know that? You just plays it like let's say like that. 6.7 map is just insane. It's just amazing, you know, like super fun, for real. The only problem what I see, it's not so many enemies. That's a problem. You see, we have few, like this one, you know, not so many. There's another trick, by the way, let me show you. So another trick is, you see all of these places, actually it's a map as well. Unfortunately, you cannot keep yourself within that map for a long time, but you still can get into it. Let me show you. See that? That's the border of that map. If you just cross it, you will get this bar and it will return you back. But you still can go to that place. You see that with chasca? Just a second. And you see where I'm like here. It's crazy. Also, if you use that like flying stuff, just a second. Just call up and like in. We'll do it now. Oh yeah, definitely. You need to do that. You will have a ton of fun. So yeah, if you reach this place, this kind of like sort of teleport, like this one, right? If you press like F, now you like use that star. I don't know how you call that, but again, let me go like further a little bit. You can get rid of that by pressing spacebar. You know? Oh yeah. The point is, you see that? Like, looks like it's not a map, right? It should like throw you back. Unfortunately, you get that like bar or something, you know, which is like bring you back to the reality. But again, it's crazy. In my opinion, maybe in the future they will just add some, you know, like they add some more regions or some stuff into this. This map looks amazing. You know, like we have only this and this one and like the dark side of the moon. Crazy place, crazy. I would suggest you to just finish it. It's just insane. Okay guys, so yeah, what's left? Oh yeah, free to play. Like yeah, I showed you free to play team. Oh, by the way, if you want to do like, I have completed till the previous. Oh yeah, the only like thing like which is left is this event. I don't know if you like it or not. You know which one? That. Oh yeah, Fontinalia. It's a little bit boring maybe because you need to catch fishes, etc. Something like that. I found it pretty okay because reward is good and also it's not so boring. It involves like a different stuff, you know. You need to do like business stuff again, sell something. I like that shit, to be fair. Sorry for my language. So yeah, but the problem is you need to catch fishes. Sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's annoying, but in general it's alright. So yeah. Fish again? Yes, unfortunately. But yeah, it's completely different fishing. It's not like, let me show you. It's not like the fish you just like think about the fishing. It's not like that. It's a bit different fishing. For example, start operation. I still like left something to do. It's kind of like side missions. They are not important. What you need to do? You have this one and you have this pool. You have two pools to fish. You have this pool to fish, right? It's easy. If you remember, we got like co-op event with this like with the same mechanic, but now we have this one. It's a little bit different. Like kinda you need to choose like the place. It's open for me, all of them. For you, it's going to be the first one. You need to level up this stuff. Super annoying, but what I would suggest you to do: level up all of this and level up this one. Then alongside this one, because this one gives you damage. Alongside this one, HP is okay, and maybe that's it. And maybe like this one, it's stamina, something like that. So yeah, this three is okay. All other stuff is kind of like, alright, not so important. And yeah, like there's a lot of stuff, you see. So yeah, if you go like, I have this from the previous times I had to do it. Like yeah, you see that like fishing is like this. What you need to do, you just grab some stuff from the chest, you see? It's Fontaine, by the way, event. Let me just show you what you need to do. Like, it's not so difficult. You kill some fishes, like this. For me, it's maxed out. That's why I kill, like, with one shot. Then you have a stash or something, where you grab this stuff. You see like earnings, value, it's like, so like, let's say like that. It's not so boring, like, but not so crazy. Let's say it's not DPS. Oh, the DPS. It's not combat event. So yeah, if you got this one all, you can just like finalize, abandon, or continue, or like what you need to do. You see that green points? This ones. You need to reach that point and finish the run. This one. Then you can sell that what you catch. See? Kinda like I remember like it's from like WoW. Yeah, that's true. Actually, it looks like WoW. Not gonna lie. But WoW events was kinda like it was permanent event. If I'm not mistaken, you still can do it. So yeah, you can see management stuff like after that. So yeah, you can sell this what you got, what you catch. You know. Like, to be fair, I like it because you need to build this room. You see that it's now like this. I built all of the stuff. The fishes you catch, you can place into the aquariums. You then catch some gold stuff. The story is alright. You can do like this one. It's like open business stuff, you see, and you can sell what you got from the what you catch. So yeah, it's okay event. I don't want to say it's something crazy. To be fair, it's not so crazy. But alright, at least it, like, yeah, it consumes some time. Okay, so yeah, let's try what's left. If I'm not mistaken, one stuff left. So yeah guys, as you notice, like, it's not so difficult. Let's try it like Sandrone one more, like couple times, but not this one. Let's not free-to-play team, but this one, and it's going to be Chichi. Unfortunately, Beidou is not okay. Maybe Dione is. I will try Dione actually. But yeah, when it comes to map, that moon stuff, it's crazy. Also, if you, oh, by the way, I completely forgot about that. I will show you. If you got Sandrone, do not, oh yeah, you cannot, I will show you. Don't forget to use that tea party invitation. I will show you. Just let me try this diary mode. So yeah, it's going to be like this. By the way, in this case, maybe Inefa on TOM might, oh no, I have like this one on TOM.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
How tiresome. Come on, keep up. Surge.
Installation chamber.
Wheel of life. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome.
Flame, a moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Take a break. Let's test my hypothesis. Come on, keep up.
New moons converge.
Installation chamber.
Guys, take a break.
I messed up the rotation, unfortunately.
Come on, keep up.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
A moonlit night for all.
Take a break.
The problem is when you hit.
What a joke. Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
I'll switch the weapon.
Installation chamber.
Wheel of life. Take a break. Come on, keep up. A spot of tea time
Let me switch the weapon. Just real quick. Let's go with mavuika's signature and give it a try. Mavuika's signature gives you some buff. Unfortunately, is not so decent.
Take a surge. Guys, come on, keep up. Take a break. Come on, keep up.
Wait. Cleanup sequence initiated.
What a joke. Take a break. How tiresome.
A new moon rises.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome.
Yeah, I lost. Chichi buffs.
Converge. Wheel of life.
Yeah, like I need to get used to that rotation.
Take a wait.
Installation chamber. Go.
How tiresome. Come on, keep up. Guys, take a break. What a joke.
A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Wheel of life. How tiresome. Take a break. A spot of tea time entertainment. How tiresome.
Wait. Three moons converge.
Except
Life goes on.
come on, keep up. How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Wheel of life. How tiresome. What a joke. Take a break.
Wait.
Defensive mode engaged.
Go. How tiresome. Take a break. Let's test my hypothesis.
Not enough, not enough. It's like so close. Oh my, sorry for that. For the finally, my internet is back. Oh, it's okay. That's okay. Like you just like, like I would say just in time because I'm about to finish a stream in like 15 minutes or something. But again, I do some like this diary stuff. Let's try with this coffee now. That's okay. That's completely okay. It happens. You can check the first about like maybe like 40 minutes, and I did test with official and with unchanged Escoffier, and even with unchanged Escoffier, like Escoffier about like 30k DPS higher than official. You check the rotation. Rotation is also matters, because if you do wrong rotation, you will get about like 15k less DPS. Rotation with flins team actually extremely important, because if you cannot do it properly, you'll lose. I will rewatch the stream. Yeah, no problem, just no problem. Okay, let's try this one. Actually, Scofier should be alright. Okay, let's give it a try. Scofier is more comfortable to play, I'd say. And also, she gives some red shred.
Cleanup sequence in the...
And you can keep like Sandrone a little bit longer on the field.
A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol. Up to the freezer.
How tiresome. Take a break. What a joke. Come on, keep up. How tiresome.
Wait, a new moon rises.
Installation champ.
Adaptive frosting. Take a break. Come on, keep up. Let's test my hypothesis.
Surge.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
A moonlit night for all.
Up to the freezer. How tiresome. What a joke. Got you.
Wait.
Defensive mode engaged.
Take a break. How
And
tiresome.
just try like yeah. And try a little. Well, you're getting that like since you have her guaranteed capturing credit. I don't know about it. Again, like as I mentioned, it's going to be like that. I will spend like since my next one is 50-50. Oh yeah, it's like 60 left. Let's do like since my next one is 50-50. Yes, I lost like 3 50-50 back to back. It's yeah, I will spend my 50-50 on Odette because I have Sandrone. As I mentioned, guys, like getting Odette without Sandrone, actually, if you not going to use Sino or don't have Sino and Risley, make no sense in my opinion, because for future Electro Stellar, we will get better supportive character, you know, just keep that in mind. But another thing is Alyosha. Since Alyosha is looks like Alyosha is for Sandrone and he's a 4-star, looks like Sandrone team and future Electro might be kind of like at the same level. I still think that future Electro will be slightly better when it comes to damage, but not flexibility and kit, you know. Sandrone's kit is pretty cool, but she is a cryo. It's not a problem, but Electro it's way more flexible. It's way flexible. Okay, let's try like this one. Sorry if I ask something you already answered like this stream. Oh, that's okay. That's completely okay, Mirak. Like you were absent, so because of that, it's alright. Like yeah, you were not going to rewatch all of the like what? Like how long that was streamed? Just a second. Like 3 hours of yapping, like 230 minutes of yapping. That's okay. So yeah, like ask it. That's no problem. What's that? Shadow Operator's secret matrix source. Why? What? Just a second. Shadow secret matrix. Will. Character is a current team is using equipment. Oh yeah. That's true. That's actually so true. Yeah, I heard like Danica Mitya. Danica, I don't know like how to call her properly, Danica or Danica, because there's a like Formula 1 driver, like her name was Danica. Danica, I don't remember the second name, Danica something. So yeah, so maybe it's Danica, maybe it's Danica, I don't know. When it comes to Mitya, supports like Odette like will be also support like yes and no. It's completely different. You know why? It's like it's not like that. It's kind of like you can say Aino is good for everyone, but Columbine is better. You can say that you still can use Constellation 6 Itlua for other characters, but he's still not so good when you compare with Goro, for example. Goro is way better when it comes to geo-supportive characters, you know, but when it comes to Zibai, Itlua is better. So it's going to be like that. You can say the same thing with like wheelchair Columbina in EFA, because wheelchair Columbina in EFA is actually pretty broken and you can use this team. But again, if you have general supportive characters for the DPS character, like say Stellars, it's better. With Binefa you still can get damage, but it's not going to be the same.
With the sun!
Everybody stand! You two! Time check!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Light it up!
Teamwork is true!
Let's
Get to
try
work!
this trick actually.
Xilonen, eat Papa!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Okay.
I'm going in!
I didn't use xilonen to the end.
Light
Oh
of
my
the
god.
blazing
What
sun!
actually, it's faster. Yeah, it's actually like faster than that. Like, yeah, it's not faster, but I can do pretty fast run. All right. Okay, not bad. I'm not so fast with that mavuika, and like, yeah, unfortunately. Attack, please. Yeah, thank you very much for attack. Another. Yeah, like I heard. I don't mind, like, okay. Alright, like trying to find a reason to get Sandrone and skip Odette. Trying to find a reason. So no, it's like there's no reason actually, because you need both of them. You need Sandrone, Alyosha and Odette, unfortunately. So I would say it makes no sense to go one of them and skip another. So yeah, it's kind of like the team. Because of that, you can go for Odette if you have Sino, as I mentioned. But again, keep that in mind. I assume that Meteor will get some dedicated supportive characters, you know, because he's going to be Electro, if I'm not mistaken, as according to the leaks, let's say. So because of that, it's up to you. Going for Sandrone on rerun, I wouldn't suggest you. Why? Because Sandrone will get her rerun alongside Tsaritsa, and Tsaritsa's value is way more higher than Sandrone's.
Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact!
Nice, that was a bit too late.
Rise with the sun!
Teamwork is true! Show no mercy! Xilonen, eat Papa!
Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop!
I messed up with energy. Okay, let's try it again. Just it.
Let's light it up!
Light it up!
Everybody stand, let's get to work! Suffer the wrath of the
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
Teamwork is true!
Oh my god. Yeah. I messed up. I like that. So dama duma. Yeah. Yeah. You need to do like different rotation actually on that. Just a second. I have Sano, yeah, and then like his signature, and I can get free like in that case, you know what? Actually going for Odette is not a bad idea, but keep that in mind. Since Sino is Electro, and Mitya is Electro as well, and Mitya can get better supportive characters in the future, it's possible that those characters also will be better for Sino rather than Odette and Alyosha. Just keep that in mind. But again, you need someone to enable the stellar Polestar field. Without 5-star Snezhnaya character, you cannot enable that field. Like 4-star cannot do that. I mean, yeah, you only need a 5-star. So let's say if you get one copy, by the way, we're going to get like free copy of Alyosha in 7.0. If you get one copy of Alyosha, you still cannot use Sino and do stellar stuff. You need like Odette, Mitya, Sandrone, or any other like characters. Unfortunately, it's like that. If Sino, yes, well, like if I get Odette and there's no enough for rerun, so I will just save for Tsaritsa. Like let's say like that. Tsaritsa is 7.3, Mitya in 7.2, Odette in 7. Oh, no, Mitya in 7.1. Odette in 7.0, Tsaritsa in 7.3 alongside Sandrone rerun. 7.2 most likely going to be Danica or something like that, or not Vesna. Vesna is going to be later in my opinion. Danica is going to be Swill, like stellar Swill stuff. But we'll see. It still like depends, you know why? We need to get some more info about that. More leaks, I would say.
Get to work! Burn it down!
Everybody stand! Show no mercy! Citlali,
Light up the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Both rocks!
let's light it up! Bring it! Going in! Fulfill our
I need to
path!
do it like faster.
Suffer the wrath!
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Huh? Teamwork is true! Show no mercy! You two!
Time! Light up the blazing sun!
Okay, I know, right? It's not a great time, but still. It's actually faster if you get used to that. Yeah, definitely faster. Alright, so yeah. Maybe that's it for today. Because it's late. Oh yeah, like the main. Just a second. Let me check all of the stuff. By the way, tomorrow is going to be like Spire Abyss rerun. Or like reset. So yeah. I would say it's like it's free primogems, because you know why? If you can clear menacing mode in Stygian Onslaught, actually doing Spire Abyss, like, yeah, shouldn't be so difficult for you guys. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, this is done. Let's do that. Trash box. Okay. Nothing special, unfortunately. Yeah, recently I got something. But yeah, recently I got pretty crazy artifact, which was... yeah, this one. That's insane, actually. And it went pretty well. I mean, like, upgrade. And with the 5 substats. But, yeah, unfortunately... yeah, not enough. Not enough. The one I have at the moment on my mavuika is better. Yeah, I might like just get Odette in Efa if she rerun in 7.271 and like and some say for Tsaritsa, or like C1 if her cons could, like, let's say like that. When it comes to constellations, it's kind of going to be the same. It's going to be the same like with Columbina. Like, yeah, constellation 1 and 2 is valuable. Going for constellation is up to you. Weapon, yes, she will get Polar, by the way. And I assume she is going to scale on HP, by the way. Why is that? Let me think and I will tell you why is that. I recently had some thoughts about that. Why HP? She's not going to be scaled on attack. She's going to be HP scaler, but why was that? I forgot, but yeah, like I don't know why, but I think like she's going to be HP scaler, so we'll see. Yeah, I did like some menacing, wasn't so difficult. Yeah, about like my pools, I'm really bad at managing them, not gonna like pools. So yeah, I know that, like you have like some addictions, you know, let's pass, it's okay, like it's not okay actually, but yeah, it happens, what can I say. Alright, so yeah, maybe that's it for today. I will try, so yeah, how many days left for Stygian? Because, oh, you know what? Let's just try one thing. Let's try Diary with the same team. Can I get more damage output with that team? So yeah, with the same exact team. Yeah, having Iansan here is better, because Iansan buff lasts longer. Also, like I have different sets. Maybe I will change the set and check it again.
Everybody stand!
Oh my god.
Fulfill our pact! citlali, eat top
Breath from the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Bring it!
Teamwork is strength!
You two! Time to
Pyroclastic surge!
HP scaling, DPS? No, like what? Like sub DPS? She is going to be kind of the same as Columbina, I assume.
try it! Show no mercy!
Some sort of like, yeah, sub DPS and crazy supportive character, but only for Lunar. Lunar Swill and...
Burn it!
Everybody stand! Suffer the wrath of Eastly!
Oh my god, that's annoying actually. Yeah, let me try one more time and maybe that's it. Because it's super annoying. It takes like so many attempts to get clean, like let's say like that, clean run, I would say.
Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact!
Light it up!
Bring it! I'm going in! You two! Time to end them!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Try and stop!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Show no mercy! citlali, eat top
Pyroclastic surge! No more mistakes!
a little bit, but that's I still cannot
two.
clear it.
Time check! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength! Fulfill our path!
Suffer the wrath of the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the sun!
Everybody stand! Show no mercy! You two!
Top light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Let's light it up! Bring it! Fulfill our path!
Actually, it's my best run.
Suffer the
I took
wrath of
Furina.
Evelyn!
Yeah, it's like I will try to clear that. Actually, it's possible. I messed up with a lot of finishers. I can't do them properly. In case of proper execution, I definitely can clear that. It's clearable. It's definitely clearable. HP scanner, please let her have DPS. Oh yeah, I also want Skirk and Iskophier. Now I need Cry DPS. Is that Dari? Yeah, that was Dari mod. Yeah, by the way, next time, like next stream, maybe I'll do some, I will ask Desta, if I will be streaming, I will ask Desta to test his account, because you know why, yeah, it's possible to do with my team setup, without any constellations, only with the weapons. Yeah, if, let's say, if it was like, Citlali's signature would be way more better. More consistent damage, but unfortunately it's not, and yeah, it's only like how many days left? 5 days. All right, so yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining, guys. I will be online maybe next week on Wednesday. I don't think I will be a little bit, maybe, yeah, if I just change my mind about the weapon banner, I don't think I will, but again, because yeah, let's say like that. The weapon, I need the weapons only to clear Dari, to try to clear Dari, you know, that's it. I still can clear 2 of them, like that ball, yeah, ball, and that, the crazy cat. When it comes to automaton, it's a little bit tricky. My team is capable to do that, but my skills, like, yeah, struggle as hell. Alright, so yeah, thanks for joining once again, and yeah, feel free to join next time. Just like enable that notification stuff, you know, that notification bell. So yeah, definitely I will keep track on that changes, because we will get another, we should get another 2 updates, I mean skill and kit updates on the future characters, Odette and Alyosha. So maybe some buffs and nerfs is on the way. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe some info about future characters, because close to 7.0 version we should get some info about Mitya, which is going to be released in 7.1, and he is going to be electro stellar character, DPS, and a 5-star. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Alright, yeah, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild. Here are my wishes.